Go. Scrape right there.
Yeah, it's just a scrape. Alright, so you easily made it within the time. You had about 20-ish seconds
I got
worth
21.
of time to make it there. Yep. The only thing is you gotta be faster. Because Addison will fucking catch up to your ass. Addison will pig your ass.
Oh, yes, he will. So,
good.
get ready, because Addison's on his way.
Aside from your speed, that
Go,
was
go, go, go,
very
go.
good. This time, just make it. Don't let him pit you. That's on McPit. That's a failure.
Hey, you got him. Relax. You got him.
Oh, whoa, watch your crossfire, Addison. Whoa, 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 hey.
Oh.
You didn't see me in the back, did you?
It's alright. All I need to see is that head.
Yeah, you can't even shoot that head. So, Brandon, go ahead and step back up right up in the beginning there. And like I said earlier,
Repair your car.
Alright.
Use the extra, turn it on and off. Or turn it off, then back on. Don't use that in actual pursuit though. Dear God, please, no.
Oh, yeah, that would, no.
Come on. You gonna throw a bomb on my car?
Is that what is that a bomb?
Yeah.
No, it's a bomb that fucking someone just threw on.
Who was that? Who threw a bomb?
It was whoever was on the Shelby.
No.
That was dropped.
Dropped. Really?
Right,
not on my car.
it's over. 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, come on, guys.
Give the boy a chance.
Fuck that.
See, he's focusing more on taking you down than fucking anything else. Addison, you ain't giving him a chance, Addison. You ain't giving him a chance.
Yeah, y'all let him get past this cone part.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Like,
Once you pass
when
the
we
cone
did the
part,
other one,
you're
you
alright.
were on the outside for the cones, and then once we got out of the cones, that's when you chased us down. You were on the outside before.
Go, 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 go.
I think he was repairing his car, but okay.
Oh, it is fucked up.
Be alright.
Oh shit, lag, lag, lag. Okay, here we go.
Alright, now he's chasing you, so you need to go.
Woo, he wrecked out.
That's out. Alright, since everything else was in the fucking cones, Addison wasn't given a chance, that's gonna be your first failure. First out of the 3 failures that I'm making. And this is my training session, so I'm counting the
No, that's okay.
Alright.
Sure.
Go ahead and repair it again. Do the extra shit.
I thought I lost you because I fucking lagged hard as fuck.
Yeah, shit like that happened, unfortunately.
Yo, these sirens look so sexy, man. Thank you, Addison.
Yep.
Oh gosh.
He's on you, and there it goes.
Yeah, you gotta go faster, man. Yeah.
Alright, that's 2 out of 3. Do
He's
the
too
extra
nervous.
again.
He's too nervous on
I dropped, I swear to God.
Can't even see you.
Shall we have someone do it like a try for him?
I'll do
Addison
it.
trying to.
Alright, Addison, come on, try to do me.
Yeah, these sirens are amazing. And the gun sounds. Oh, those are awesome.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
You have to do it really fast. Like, you have
But
to be going
now,
100.
I can't play regular GTA because it said don't play online or you'll get banned.
Oh, yeah, that is true, though. That's for 5.
How do I reset it? I'll talk to you later.
Repeat in your... Ooh, bitch, you couldn't even get through the cone. I'll show you how to do it. Bitch couldn't even get through the cone.
That's not me. Seminole.
Oh my god. You
I think that was desync because he definitely teleported.
Alright, that's...
Oh shit.
Is anybody else getting disabled dispatches taking...
Oh.
Did I fail?
No, that was a pretty slow hit. You're still in it at this point.
Yeah.
Addison, however, counted it as a fail, but I'm not. That was a pretty slow hit. So
Damn, you 1050, motherfucker. Where you think you going?
he barely just 50.
No,
What
no,
was
Addison.
that?
Addison is bad.
Addison 1050
Addison,
bad.
no, yeah, Addison got fucked in that.
I tried to squeeze through 2 cars.
Alright, so what is this, third attempt?
That was just the 3rd attempt.
Oh, that was the actual person?
Yeah.
I thought that was an example person.
Nah, I'm the example
Fuck, I would have caught you, dog. I would have caught the fuck out of you.
Alright.
This entire time you didn't know he was a real person?
I didn't know that was Brandon. I thought that was,
Dropped.
what's her name? Dropped.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought that was Drop. That's why I was like chilling. And I was cussing him out, talking about you could make it through the thing.
You want me to do it now?
I thought
The
it jumped
example?
Yeah, go ahead. Let's
Why
go.
does everybody drive with their hazards on?
Because
Let's
nobody
go.
understands that their hazards are on.
Do they not
Oh,
hear
you
it
missed the
clicking?
cone.
Hold on. No. Hold on. I'll be right back.
It's backspace.
I'm getting fucking pissed off.
Do you want me to mute my stream for you to speak?
No. It's,
Okay.
It's fine. It's just. This is supposed to be my fucking shit. This ain't even what the fuck I do. I do both these courses, but I don't do them like this. That's what fucking pisses me off. And then fucking Asin shows up, Blake shows up, they turn, or no, Asin shows up, turns into his shit. So it's just like, what the fuck?
I mean, I did like his new training, but I didn't like being chased down, because there's never a time when you as a police officer is going to be chased by another police officer.
Yeah, no.
And the
I
fact
don't
that you
care
would
what
have
the
to
fuck-
run. Like,
I don't care what the fuck happens. I'm letting him through on this. We're continuing on, and he's becoming sheriff. I don't fucking care. Like I said, this is my training. This isn't even what I fucking do. So in my eyes, I don't fucking care what's happened before. I don't care what's happened with this whole part of the session that we've been doing.
Yep.
He's made it through, and he's going to the 10-11 part, and we're making it all the way through to the end because this is just no.
and another thing that I did see is the first time he did this without anyone going through, he made it through with 21 seconds to spare, and he might have hit, I don't know if it was desync or if he actually hit on the very end there, but either way, he made it with 18 seconds to spare, at most. So he knows how to get through cars.
Yeah, no. Yeah, this is like I said, in my opinion, this is just not. This isn't what I fucking do, and I'm not counting this as his training. I'm not counting this as him failing or not, because at this point he would have failed.
Right.
And
Yeah.
like I said, I'm not fucking counting it. Now this is my fucking training. This was for you to get fully approved for FTO, so you are ready to train cadets on your own. And Acid is taking this over for this part, and it's pissed me off. So, whatever happens here that we're currently doing right now, it ends there. I'm going to 10-11. I don't care what happens. I don't care if he fucking blows up right now. We're continuing on.
Yep.
Alright, I'm blowing this back up now.
Okay.
Ooh, what the fuck?
Desync. You continue on at the same speed that happened with. That was desync.
Come on, sweet boy, you got this.
I didn't see that desync at all for that one.
Oh, that's for that one.
Oh, yep.
Alright.
Alright. Brandon, go ahead and stop.
Score try.
Go ahead and, no, I'm done with this. Go ahead and follow my vehicle as soon as I find my fucking car. Go ahead and follow my vehicle over here.
That beautiful, beautiful vehicle there.
Yep, beautiful Camaro. Alright, so, who the fuck is here? Blake, do you have a character with warrant set up?
I'm
I
pretty
do.
sure. Yeah.
Who does? Who said
I
I
that?
do.
do. Drop.
Drop?
Oh,
Cool, dropped, you're right. Blake, I want you to get right up on my ass right here. Or,
Second.
Blake, sorry, Brandon, I want you to get right up on my ass here.
Alright, hey, let me be the pin.
No, I'm ready to pay. I got
Hell,
one.
Alright, go ahead and
I
sit
got
right.
49 murder
I
on
want you to
Elliot.
sit exactly. Shut up. I want you to sit exactly right here, right behind this little area right there. This is gonna be your hiding spot. It's called your Signal 11 spot. Signal 11 means you are running radar. Now,
Alright.
to start running, actually, you know what? Wild, I apologize. Would you please, Wild,
Sure.
just show how running how radar works?
Okay, so if you press Control and M at the exact same time, a little thing will pop up on your screen. It says toggle radar at the top. It says front antenna, rear antenna, set fast limit, toggle speed type, and close. Front antenna should already be set to exmit and same, and you want to set rear to exit and opposite if you're going down. This will help you see people going on the opposite lane, and then same is your same lane. So people ahead of you, you want to see front antenna, how fast they're going, and rear antenna will show you the people who pass you behind you. Toggle radar brings up a little tiny radar at the bottom of the screen. Whichever you set front antenna to will show you front antenna on top or rear antenna on bottom. It will show you your last speed over onto the side in gray, your patrol speed, and the license plate both in front and behind you. With this, when someone goes by you ahead, your little radar will make a sound if they're going fast. If you set a fast limit, they'll make the sound after they're going higher than the fast limit. I personally don't do this, I just watch the radar, but you can, if you like, set the fast limit to the speed limit of the road.
We're going to have our friendly neighborhood dropped. Go ahead, and this is going to be a normal 1011. Actually, yeah, first of all, we're going to start with normal 1011, and we're just going to switch over to a
Code 5.
Code 5. That will be a whole new segment, however.
And am I supposed to be pitting this the driver or?
Negative. We'll go over that later when we start 1080.
Okay.
That'll be after a Code 5 stop. Now,
So
so we're going to start with a basic 1011. Actually, first off, we're going to start with your call out for dispatch saying you are signal 11. So you're going to say your call sign, which is going to be 2 Charlie 01, going to be signal 11 5005 Fort Zancudo Approach Road facing southwest bound. Go ahead and shoot it off.
All right. I'm 2 Charlie 01, 1011 on 5005 Fort, or signal 11 5005 Fort Zancudo.
don't get it wrong. When you say 1011, that's a traffic stop. Signal 11 is a radar. Okay, so just gotta remember signal is radar, and it's here. There's gonna be the stop.
I can tell you right
And
now,
also be quick
A,
to
that was
send
disgusting,
you
and
a
B,
cheat sheet
I've
of our radio
never-
codes and a cheat sheet of
never
our
used
penal
1011.
codes. The penal codes you're going to need.
a signal 11. I've never said that. I set up
Another
like that.
thing is a
Never used
quality
it.
that we look for in our officers is a thing called humanity. You understand what humanity is, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, it means treating everybody like they're a human.
Mhm.
So having the general respect for a person, which means don't go up to a person and say, "Hey man, license registration right now." Da da da. Don't give them an attitude. Stay calm. And this is kind of I do with my my training. When I train, I act based off of the officers' general tone, body language, so forth and so on. Is he moving too quick? And how is he talking to me generally? So if you're talking to me and you say something that I feel is offensive, I promise you, I'm gonna hop down your throat about that. I'm go give your ass a hard ass time. I might not even sign it to you. Cause now I'm upset. I want to supervise and so forth and so on. So the general point is to be respectful, stay professional. Don't let any of their, let's say they got a Confederate flag on their car or something like that. Don't let any of their constitutional rights change the way or what you think about that person.
All right.
Alright, so we're going to be having this signal 11 spot right here. Signal 11, you're running radar. You're watching for people speed past you. Yeah. You're watching for people speed past you. Drop to go ahead and start rolling down. We're going to say this speed limit zone is 25, as you can see in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. Drop's going to pass you. Drop, I want you to pass all the way on the left side where that yellow line is. You're going way too far off to the right. You're going way too fast. Slow down. Drop to a 40. Alright, well. Alright, you got someone speeding off in front of you. We're going to act like it was a 50 and a 25. I want you to... What the fuck? I want you to go ahead and go chase after him. Full light sirens. Go, go, go. Chase after him. Get him to stop. Get him to pull over.
I heard fire training was all over. Why are they here again?
They're not. Their vehicles are just here.
Alright, right. You got him pulled over. I'm not going to tell you what to do now. I'm going to ask
Turn the
you.
siren off.
Yep, that's
All
it.
right.
Up arrow. Or whatever you use us.
Alright, so
I'm
I'll
gonna
ready.
ask you, and then I have a while to tell you exactly what to do. In this situation, you got him pulled over. You're ready to go. What do you do in this situation right here where you are?
Call the dispatch. And it goes by 2 Charlie 01 on a signal 11
Nope.
and 5005 Fort Zancudo.
It's gonna be a
On
10-11.
Nope,
it's-
nope. Do not call out the vehicle, please. I
Okay.
hate when people do that. We are not going to remember it when that person takes off. They're going to ask for the description again. They're going to ask for the postal again.
Yep.
So just say 1011 5005 for Zancudo approach.
Alright.
When you have
Guess I'll
dispatch
start doing
active,
that.
however, they are going to want a small vehicle description at minimum. Two-door van.
What's
Two-door black and
what's
red
a
van,
dispatch?
and that's it. Yeah, exactly. Anyways, well, I want you to explain exactly how it goes. Exactly how you do it.
For stepping out and walking up to the person,
For saying you were on a 1011.
saying I was on a 10-11.
Yep. So,
Okay.
You got him pulled over. You just blew your lights and sirens. Now you got to announce that it's a 1011.
So what I do is I'll go on and I'll say, Duke King 22, going to be on a 1011. We're going to be on Fort Zancudo Approach Road, 5005, on a two-door red and black van. Occupied, unknown at this time, no additional 32s.
Now, I want to quickly remind you, everyone does this different. You don't have to make yours perfect like everyone else. Everyone does theirs their own way. For my own, 2 King 9, 2 King 4 now, 2 King 4, 1011, black and red van, 5005, Fort Zancudo Approach Road, no additional 32s needed. It's out there, nice and quick. That's how I like to do it. Addison, would you like to quickly demonstrate your own?
King 6 1011 5005 for Zancudo approach road southeast.
There you go. Everyone does it different. You don't have to make yours perfect like somebody. You can copy someone. You can make it your own way. As long as it's short, sweet, simple, gets out onto your RTO, and you're done for.
Yeah, don't drag out an RTO. Don't have ums and ahs. If you need to collect yourself before you go into RTO to get everything set, do that, because people are not going to like it when you're taking a full 30 or 45 seconds in RTO of traffic.
Exactly.
Alright.
No full vehicle descriptions. I don't want black and red Rumpo custom van, license plate 23 Kilo Zulu Alpha 271, no additional 32s needed. I don't want any of that. I want a very small basic vehicle description, and that's it. Get out and approach. Wild, continue on. After saying it, what do you do?
I would hop out. Of course, this time I'd be in the driver's seat. I would walk over. You can hop out with me, and I'll show you. I would walk on over, and I'd approach. And this is one thing Addison taught me during my training. Stand about here, because here you can kind of see everything the driver's doing. You know, and also being here, it's going to be, if they're going to try to attack you in any way, you know, pull a gun or whatever, they're going to have to reach all the way around from their hand on the inside. Reach all the way around, you'll be able to see that, and then at that point you could take action on that. That'll be later. If the window is down, I start speaking. If not, I ask them to roll the window down. Sometimes I'll do this in a /me. I'll say like knocks on window or whatever, or sometimes I'll just say it in game chat. So for this, I'm just gonna.
Excuse me.
Do a quick knock on window. Then I'll go, hello, sir or madam. My name is Sergeant Fire of the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. No, I'm stopping you today. And I'll let them give them some time. Give them time to answer. I do this, not everybody does this, but I do this simply to help myself. If they self-incriminate themselves in any other way, I can, you know, add on to that. So if they say, because I ran someone over, okay, well now I'm going to ask dispatch to see if there's someone who was run over recently, called 911. Because now I know, okay, I have the person who ran someone over. Most of the time they just say no, even if they know they were speeding or if they blew a stop sign or something. Like, this person just said no, I'm going to say, okay, well that's because I caught you going, what was it, 70 and a 35? And then I'll let them, normally they counteract it saying, no, you... In this case, I'm going to ask them to put it down, because, you know, both you don't want the smoke in your face. And then I'm going to ask them for their license and registration, proof of insurance. Do you have your license, registration, proof of insurance, madam?
My what?
Your license, registration, and proof of insurance for this vehicle.
Yeah.
Hey,
I
Dropped,
gotta-
I want to quickly remind you, I just want a basic 1011. I don't want no extras.
Alright, well, it's in my glove box. Can I reach over there?
Sure, nice and
you
slow
shooting
for
me?
me. Don't kind of do any fast movements. I want to be able to see. That's another thing, is you don't want them doing any kind of fast movements because it's harder to see where their hands are going. So if they do everything slow at a normal pace, then, you know, it's good. Another good thing to do is to do this. Looks around car, what do I find? This kind of also lets you see what's in there, and if you want, you can pull a flashlight out if it's dark.
Top floor.
Hey.
And they're gonna say they have nothing. They have nothing around the car, so it'd be just, you know, whatever normal things, maybe a coffee mug or whatnot. And then they said they give you their license. It'd be me a drop. So then you would open your, you'd tell
Yeah, if you ever
them to
pull
sit
me
tight.
over, I will always have a dried up expo marker.
Okay, good to
Sometimes
know.
I'll have a lawn chair in my back trunk.
So then at this point I'll say, alright, Mrs. Drop, please sit tight for me, and I'll walk back to my vehicle. At this point when I get in, if there's a dispatch, then I'll call out the name and I'll ask dispatch to do a name check. Most of the time we don't have a dispatch, because I guess dispatch like to take vacations forever. And at that point you'd
Excuse me,
open up
what
your...
is it, dispatch?
Yeah, like I just said, like a while ago. Now you're taking my joke.
Copy.
Let's talk shit about dispatch. Let's talk shit about every other department.
Listen, I'm part of dispatch, so I can talk shit on all I fucking want. Anyways, well, please continue on.
I was until I got kicked.
And then I would open up my CAD, and then you would go up and you'd click on name database. I don't think you have access to CAD yet, so I'm just gonna say you search up someone's name, and then at that point you can scroll and you'll see if they have a driver's license.
Should
The
we
driver's
kick
license
Justin
will show
Bieber?
DL status, and this person's status is valid. You can see they have a traffic offense. You can see all of the traffic offenses they've had, all the arrests, all of the warrants. In this case, this person has no arrests, no warrants, and 2 traffic citations. You can also scroll down, you can see the rest of their licenses: pilot, boating, firearm, fishing, and hunting, along with all their registered firearms. You can also
Remember
add,
that you can also do this before you get out of your car.
if you run the
Yeah.
plate and the plate comes back to someone. That's also you can do.
Now, you will know basically what type of issues you're about to have before you get out the car. Because sometimes, as long as the registered owner matched up, I'll go and grab the citation I already wrote up. And that'll be the end of the traffic stop. First approach.
You gotta make sure you don't sign it, though, because if you head up there and then that's not the right person in the driver's seat.
Yeah, that too.
Because
Not gonna sign
if
it,
you sign it
but
and then you
like-
get up there and then all of a sudden it's his
Mm.
uncle from twice removed or something, you're like, oh, great. And now you have a real issue up your hand because I don't know how to remove citations.
Sure.
Flo, I swear to God, my man over here is also fucking streaming.
Yeah,
Oh,
Panda knows because Panda hopped in there and said hi.
Addison, switch to me. I gotta go do something.
Okay.
all right.
At
Now
that
that
point, you'd ask him to get back in the vehicle, and you'd be like, "Madam, madam, get back in the vehicle, please."
Switch out to me,
Madam?
Addison. I gotta go do
Dropped,
something.
dropped. Wait, what?
I gotta go do something. My mom's calling me.
Yeah, he
Alright,
told
alright,
Addison
John.
to take over.
Okay. Alright.
I'll be right back.
Ugh.
And Addison, I will remind again, I want this basic
I know.
1011 still. Alright.
when a girl gets out the car, that's when you say, "Bitch, get back in the car."
I am streaming, please, and thank you.
You're welcome.
Demonetized.
That was rhetorical.
Demonetized. That's what that was. That was
What are you
demonetized.
Switch?
I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube.
Oh well, that's okay then, because I cuss all the time on Twitch. You know,
Yeah, Twitch doesn't care. It's YouTube the one who cares because they're all making baby
Oh.
shows now, I guess. I don't know.
YouTube does.
Alright, and at this point you would write the You would write a citation if they had a citation, and then when I walk back up to the vehicle, after writing said citation, I hit M, go into police toolbox, I go to emotes, and I go notepad. This is actually the only emote I can get working inside of police toolbox. I don't know why. And then I basically say
Slash emote cop.
that's a totally different emote.
/emo clipboard is what I use.
Oh, I use notepad because it looks like a ticket.
Yeah, it looks like you're writing shit up, and then like your character will look at his watch that's not on his fucking arm.
I can actually put a watch on my arm, but that's beside the point. And I'd say, all right, sir, ma'am, I'm going to write you a citation. It's going to be a $150 fine for speeding over the speed limit. You have 7 days to pay it. If you don't, you will be brought into court, and you'll have to pay an extra fine on the ticket. And I also say, if you can go ahead and sign here and here, I'll give you your copy and your information back. And I'll wait for them to do either /me signs or them to say all right. And I'll be like, all right, thank you, sir. Here's your copy. Here's your information. You have a nice day. And when I turn my lights off, you are free to go.
Make sure you tell them.
Whew, that was a lot to take in, right? Whole
Yeah.
fucking lot.
Oh my god.
For the gist of it, though, just remember, if you want, you can get through a lot more trouble if you look up the shit before you get out to your vehicle. That way you already know who you're dealing with. And usually you can get the gist of, okay, do we need to do a code 5 stop or not before I even get out of my vehicle. So that's just a tip right there. Then when you approach, you know, introduce yourself, and then get down to business. That's pretty much it. Driver's license, registration, write up the citation, and go on about your day. That's what he just said in a summary.
Make sure you tell the people when you're telling them to sign that it's not an admission to guilt.
That's
Yes,
another thing,
I
yeah.
do say that.
And to quickly go back over that again, all of us have different ways of how we do 10-11s.
Yeah.
It's up to you if you want to follow on what one of us does. If you like to ride along with us a lot, or if you like to watch us a lot, you're more than welcome to follow exactly what we do, or cut it up, make it your own way, as long as you get the necessary basics. And that's all I ask of you. Just get the necessary basics out of there. You don't have to go super into it. Just get the necessary basics.
Alright.
All right, let's get this on the road. It's taking too long. Shit.
Stop bitching.
You know,
Suck it in.
after I am trained or whatever, am I still like allowed to ride with
Yes.
someone so I can?
Probably took 12.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Anytime.
I have people who are deputies who still ride along with me. They rode along when they were probationary, and now they ride along again when they're deputy. And it's not because they don't want to drive themselves, it's because they like to see what I do, and they like to learn all the different scenarios.
Yeah, because that's.
No, I ride with
that's
people
basically
because
what
I'm too
trying to
lazy to drive around.
That could be the
on the
reason
floor
that
all
they
the
do
time.
that, but
It's been a hot minute since I've done any type of law enforcement. So
That's alright,
I'm
man.
trying to get the
sometimes I
hang of it.
also like to do 10-12s just to, catch up with the person, because, you're driving around, you can talk to them, and it also helps. They can do call-outs during, like, 1080s while you focus completely on driving. It's another cool thing to have a co-pilot.
I'm
Alright.
one of the most fun people to do.
So now it's your turn to do the 10-11.
Let's go. Let's get this show on the road.
Alright, so are we gonna do the whole
We're gonna start from the top of you got them pulled over, you blit them, you got them pulled over. Now you gotta radio into dispatch that you've pulled them over. If you need an example, I'll give an example. All of us will give an example if required. Otherwise, if you think you've got it, go ahead and shoot for it, my man.
Let me know if you. I'll tell you my information if you're gonna, cause I know you don't got cat access. If you're gonna run me before you get out the car, let me know and I'll tell you what I got.
Alright, now I'll just probably wait till I get up there, get the first interaction.
Also, if there is dispatch, you could ask dispatch to do 1027 on a. And then you read their name.
This is 2 Charlie 01 on a 1011 in Fort Zancudo Avenue Road, or Approach Road, 5005. Hey, how you doing today, sir? I am Officer Taylor with the Blaine County Sheriff's Department. Do you know I'm pulling you over today?
Hell no, what was going on, man? I was kind of, you know what? I was in here eating a little bit. Got me some Burger King over here, some chili cheese fries, you know, the whole good thing. I
All
was
right. Well,
enjoying
back
myself.
there I was just sitting there and I happened to catch you going 70 and a 35.
What? 70?
Yes,
You know
sir.
what? My
I'm
speedometer has been broken a little bit. I've been trying to use this little digital one sitting right here on my dash, but I don't think this motherfucker accurate.
All right. Well, do you have license, insurance, and registration?
Yeah, I got license and insurance. Yeah. Hold on one second. Let me grab that for you. I gotta get the registration out of the glove box if that's okay with you. I
All right. Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? We don't just carry around registrations, no shit like that. But here you go, man.
All right. Sit tight for me, please.
All right. Well, you got spider fingers.
Him and I both got spider fingers. The only thing is, half my writing is on a fucking laptop keyboard.
Nice.
It also doesn't help that I have a extremely loud keyboard. I have the Razer blue switch, which is or whatever they call it.
Since I don't
So,
have CAD or anything, do I?
Yeah,
You
I'm
got
gonna
it.
quickly go over this. Since you don't have CAD, his driver's license is gonna come back valid. Vehicle's registered and insured. His previous traffic priors for speeding has no prior arrests, has no prior active or inactive warrants, no firearms license, no registered firearms. So basically, all you know about him is his vehicle's good, his driver's license is good, and he does have priors for speeding. It's now up to you to decide whether or not you want to give him a verbal warning, a written warning, or a citation.
All right.
It is up to you. The road is yours.
Also, just off
Well,
the.
just in the meantime, I'm not gonna do
Just gonna wait for
I take
King to
your
burst
thing.
out laughing.
don't
Yeah, I
really-
know. I fucking hear him giggling back there.
Alright.
What's going on, officer? You back? Hey man,
Uh,
you want some of these fries? I don't think I'm gonna eat all of
no,
them.
I'm good. I'm just gonna be giving you
You sure? Man, these cool.
Yeah, I'm all right. Thank you, though, sir.
I would
I'm,
take
uh,
the fucking.
I know you're hungry.
I'm fine,
I got
sir.
some nacho fries in here too from Taco Bell. If you want some.
I'm okay. So I'm just gonna be giving you a written warning today for 5 and a 30.
You said what?
I'm just gonna be giving you a written warning today for doing 70 and a 30.
Oh
Written
man, you know what?
warning.
I
Wow,
appreciate
you are
that.
really giving him
don't
some
know.
slack
I
there.
don't know how to do the ticket yet, so I'm just.
Quite a bit of fucking.
He's not a ticketed taxpayer type of guy. I appreciate that.
And he offered me fries, so.
And he offered me fries, so
I
there
mean, he
you go.
offered you fries after you decided to give him written warning. I mean, shit, I would have written up a warning, but if he came back to me with, "Hey, you want some fries?" I'm like, "Shit, I'll take some fries and rip up this ticket, walk back to my car, write up a written warning. That's gonna be it for you, pal."
Yeah.
That would be it. I'm not gonna lie. That would be it. Someone offered me fries. Shit, I'm taking this fucking ticket away. I'm ripping it up. I'm writing up
Fuck
a
you.
warning.
And then you can
Fuck you,
test out if people actually look at the panic button and say the fries were poisoned.
There, you know,
And then
you
you'd sit
could
on the
go
side
by
of the
that.
road, and you will
I
never
would
be
never
safe.
do that. Aaron Addison doesn't
Never
do
You'll just
stuff
be
like
on the
that.
side of the road
Fellow
forever.
officers.
Alright,
Okay,
anyways, Taylor, Brandon, go ahead.
Oh, really quick question. Does he still have to sign that even if it's a written warning?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. That's proof that it occurred.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sir, can you sign right here? It's not an admission to guilt or anything. It's just a. Oh, thank you.
Sometimes I'll roleplay that I touch the taillights too.
You touch
Alright,
the
man.
taillights?
You're free to go. Have a
Oh,
good day.
yes. Yep.
Yep.
I know. Because it leaves your fingerprints.
Right, I've roleplayed that before, and someone's like,
What?
"What the fuck?
Is that Drop?
Why
Is he
you
back?
touched my car?"
Yeah, drops back.
Why is he going
Yeah.
so fast through a parking lot?
Holy shit, you didn't talk it in game for once. I'm proud of you.
Hey, did I introduce myself right to Officer Taylor, or would you like me to say my full name?
You did Officer Taylor, however, it's gonna be Deputy Officer
Tyler.
for Police.
Yeah.
Okay, so Deputy Taylor.
He thinks he's a police officer.
You are, do you want to use your first name or last?
Honestly,
I don't
I'll
care
just,
either way. It's gonna be for what's gonna be on the roster / your name in Discord. It's up to you.
I'll just do my last name, Taylor.
Just your last name. All right. So, what I'm gonna quickly change your name in Discord. I want you to leave and rejoin. I'll let you know when it's set up. And basically, that is going to be the structure you're gonna follow while you are on duty in Discord. All right. When you're ready, go ahead and
Whose
leave
siren
and
is
rejoin.
on?
That way, it updates it for everyone else.
Wait,
You said
how
leave
am I in the
Discord?
driver's seat?
No idea. Shot it. I'll shoot you.
Here, I'm gonna do you a solid, and I'm gonna gas up your Crown Vic.
That's always a good thing. Make sure your vehicle's always gassed up, because you don't want to get on a 1080 and all of a sudden your vehicle isn't fucking gassed up. Dropped, I swear to God, I will F1 kill you. I do not need aim to kill you.
I was just about to say, remember as hip driver, I ain't doing that.
Yeah,
no,
I
I'm
know.
cool.
No, I got names on. I know who's driving in vehicles.
Oh,
Nice, good job.
shit.
Thank you all. Alright, so now we are going to be doing a Code 5 stop. Code 5 stop, basically, subject
Can I bring my truck?
is of...
Basically, it's
So
just
what-
stop, but it's code 5.
I was talking to myself. I didn't mute my mic. Continue. I was actually talking to stream, but whatever.
Oh, okay, I see. So we're gonna be doing Code 5 stop. Code 5 stop, basically, subject has warrant, subject is possibly armed and dangerous.
I want to
Code 5
bring my
stop,
truck,
basically,
but I
as
feel
you
like he's
get
gonna
rid of
put
your
me inside of the.
vehicle. I apologize. I love your Crown Vic, but I'm gonna be getting rid of it. Yes, okay.
That's
What's up,
alright.
cuz? You got that weed on you, man?
Shut up.
Man, you know what I got on me.
Anyways, you're gonna be if you are responding to a Code 5 stop, you're basically gonna be looking like this as my vehicle is now. You're gonna be pointed at them from an angle opposite of what the other vehicle is. You're gonna hop out. You're gonna have your gun drawn, have your door open. You're gonna point it at the driver or something of importance, like a fucking tire.
Another
I could care
thing.
less. Go ahead.
If you park like King is, please, this drives me nuts when people do it, give room for the primary officer, which is going to be you behind the vehicle, to walk around his door and to the vehicle. I've had so many times where I cannot go in for a cuff because someone's car is in the way and I cannot get by.
Exactly.
Always
You
go
wanna-
bumper to bumper.
There it is. You always want to stay away from somebody's other's vehicle. If I ever, and I saw a state trooper do this once before, because no one ever told him about this. If I ever see you respond to a Code 5, shut the fuck up. If I ever see you respond to a Code 5 like this, have your weapon pointed over your fucking shoulder towards the driver, I'm gonna stop the RP and fucking take you back for training. I
Who
had a
the
state
fuck
trooper do
trained
that
you?
once before. I stopped a fucking roleplay before involving Drop. Drop was one of the people pulling over. I literally looked back and I was like, what? Who the fuck trained you? I'm not even fucking joking. I said, pause the RP, pause the RP. Who the fuck trained you? I had a 2-minute talk, I had a 4-minute talk with this man before we continue the RP. And then I had a 10-minute talk with the people that fucking trained him.
That's so funny.
So,
I'm sure Drop
Let's
was
get this
just dying.
let's get this shit on the road. This shit taking all day. Fuck.
that's how the
Oh
fucking
my
happens.
god, be quiet.
So anyways,
Poppy
hey,
from
fucking
here.
Drop, you guys back here.
I want to get pulled over.
Poppy
You're
from
being
here.
pulled over. This is a fucking 1011. He's looking up your information. Oh no, you got a warrant. Brandon, what you gonna do?
One.
Fuck that. You stay. But
Oh!
Oh my.
Through the
You
car.
got a person. Nice. You got a person with a warrant. You just looked them up in CAD. You're gonna be, oh shit, I got somebody who I'm gonna have a fucking problem with. I'm gonna need
There you go,
additional 32s here now. Something is going to fucking happen. Request a
Oh,
code for
shit.
stop
Bad guy.
as soon as you request, or as soon as you see the warrant, you're gonna go into dispatch. You're gonna go into RTO. Say, to Charlie 01, I need additional 1032s. Please specify how many, like 2, 1, whatever. In this case, it's
6.
gonna be one additional. One additional 32
That
for a
could be an
code 5
additional.
stop and a wanted subject, or on a subject with warrant. One thing I've been liking to do lately when I respond to code 5s is I will whip this motherfucker in front of that car and stop it from going anywhere. That being if the person behind him pulling him over is right there behind him. Because now I have him mostly fucking stuck. If you're right behind him, I have him mostly fucking stuck right here. He isn't gonna go anywhere. It's gonna end out in a gun shoot, or somebody stop tapping, or somebody is gonna be fucking going up, hands up, going to cuffs.
King, do you want me to get into a vehicle so it can be a 2?
Sure, we'll have
Okay.
2 additional 1032s.
And really quick, could you repeat what I have to say over in RTO?
You're gonna have to basic say is 2 Charlie 01. I need 2 additional 1032s for a code 5 stop. Stop shooting at my vehicle.
So, you said this is 2 Charlie 01 requesting for 2 additional 32s on a person
Code 5 stop.
for a code 5 stop?
Yep, code 5 stop and quick location. My bad. So 2 Charlie 01 requesting 2 additional 1032s for a code 5 stop 5005 Fort St. Cuda Approach Road.
Can I say
Okay.
how I would say it? So you can see how I
Go
would
ahead.
say it. Alright, so what I would say was be this 2 King 43, can I get additional 32s to 5005 code 5 stop? Beware, this guy does have a warrant for murder of an LEO.
You did not specify.
Or
How many?
whatever it's going to be. I generally don't specify. Code 5 stop means possibly armed and dangerous. I don't give a fuck what it says. I don't care if that warrant is for leaving a baby at home with its parents. Subject is possibly armed and fucking dangerous.
Alright.
I swear to God, if I hear your voice through someone else's mic because you're talking in game, I will take you out of this shit.
Shit, you're fired.
All right, Taylor, you pulled
Yep.
over this guy. You got his information. You looked him up. He's got warrants. Call it out.
Alright, this is 2 Charlie 01. I'm requesting 2 32s for a code for a code 5 on Fort St. Cuda Approach Road 5005.
Shit, we got badness.
2 King 4 gonna be 1097 code 3.
2 King 23 is 1027.
Ask it right on his fucking ass. Get right on his ass. What? Get on his fucking ass.
Oh, I can't move in anymore.
Who the fuck is banging shit? Flo, I swear to God.
I am gluing shit.
Right, so in my position, I'm in a bad spot for crossfire, so I'm going to want to go all the way over here. I'm going to want to take cover behind something. I'm going to start yelling. Driver, step out of the vehicle with your hands up now. We're going to be having a very complied code 5 situation, so drop as in you're going to be complying. Driver, step out of the vehicle now. Passenger, get back in the vehicle. Driver, drop down to, or walk towards the Crown Vic directly in front of you and drop down to your knees. There, stop, drop to your knees.
Ooh, you want me to
Dropped
suck
to your
his
knees.
dick? Oh,
Hit you, guy.
I dropped down to my knees, you know, I was like, I was looking at it. Oh, whoa.
Alright.
And
God.
Mia, go ahead and dropped to your knees.
Shut the fuck up.
Dude, you're so fucking clever.
Mia, drop to your knees. Haha. Oh, good lord. Alright.
Now this is where Wildfire somehow would have to.
It's gonna be
relocate
M
to-
menu police toolbox actions cuff. It's not like slash
Oh, yeah,
cuff or
that's right.
anything. I think nope, my headset's back.
Yep, got it.
Alright, I can see the
cuff,
passenger.
Grab, and you're gonna want to pull him back to the other end of your vehicle. Passenger, step out of the vehicle. Their hands up now. That's some bad fucking crossfire.
Uh-huh.
Passenger. Thank you.
Walk slowly towards me, right in front of you. There you go. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. And drop right there. Drop to your knees.
Whoa. Fuck, I gotta get on my knees for.
Don't worry about the fuck you gotta get on your fucking knees for. Just pull that fucking jerry can. Stay right there. Don't fucking move. That's not what I meant to do. Alright, we're clear. 2 in custody.
Who's playing Xbox?
Someone just got a fucking
That's
Xbox.
that's Addison.
Oh,
Addison
put that
has
code
Xbox
five.
in the background. Anyways, sir, you can go ahead and stand up now.
Achievement unlocked.
Yeah, there it is. Pussy Slayer over here.
Yeah.
Alright, so now
Stop
that you got
munching on
both of them in
chips.
custody, can someone grab Drop before he fucking walks away? By the way,
Wait, why are you not? Who?
Brandon, anyone who's within 5 meters of you, 5
Sir,
meters,
stop, ma'am, stop running. Ma'am.
Stop it. Someone who's within 5 meters of you.
You can't tase somebody when they're cuffed.
What do you mean you
Yes,
can't
you fucking
tase someone when they're?
No, you
Yes, you
can't.
can.
No, you cannot.
Go ahead, grab.
Well, please
No,
tell
don't
these people that
uncuff.
you can't.
Grab.
Oh, I didn't uncuff.
That you can't.
Hold on, wait. I want
All right,
y'all to remember-
bring him back up here.
Wait. I want y'all to remember that when you tase people, you gotta call the EMS. So try to refrain from doing that. If you can't, just catch the motherfucker, please.
Or
So we
someone
gotta
that is
call the
medically
EMS.
trained, such as myself, because I was in EMS for about a week and a half, and then I quit out of it because it had a shitty rule that I didn't want to be a part of, because LEO is my main rule, and not enough people go on as fucking medics. So, so once you have both of them in custody, you're gonna tell whoever you have with you, since we're both within 20 meters of ourselves, because we can't both be fucking searching them at once. You're gonna have one of them, doesn't matter who.
EMS
Killing
still
you,
gotta
right,
come and check vitals. They gotta make sure vitals is clear.
Sure,
was the
unless there
role?
is somebody who is medically trained. Off-duty EMS counts. Anyways,
What? How
fucking
you
cuff
gonna
him.
check my vitals?
Drop, quick it. Drop. Swear to God.
What?
Anyways, once you have them in cuffs, you're gonna go ahead and
Hello.
say, sir, go ahead and stand up.
Stand up.
Yep, stand up. Just AGK once. It's gonna take a second, and you will eventually stand up.
I know.
Don't have them do it multiple times. It will fuck them over. They'll get them in a roll of shit. But anyways, once you got them stepped up, you can go ahead and take them back to your patrol vehicle. Only transport in marked units. Do not transport in
And make
unmarked
sure it
units.
has a cage. Some of the marked
too.
units do not have cages, i.e. this truck, although I can add one onto it.
Okay.
Anyways, once you have them cuffed, you have them standing up again, you have them up against your patrol vehicle, you say, sir, madam, do you have anything on you? He's gonna poke me, stick me, stab me, hurt me.
No, I
Subject
ain't
will
got nothing.
respond with,
I ain't got nothing.
you got nothing? Alright. I'm gonna pat you down real quick. Most important thing, Whiskey Delta India Foxtrot. What do I find?
You could type it
They're
out, but
going-
that'll take way too long.
Sure.
Ain't nothing but my ID. Hopefully I type
And now with her, but what?
it. My ID.
Already? Okay.
Money. Phone.
Basic
feel
stuff.
like
Basic
typing.
stuff that doesn't need to be said. WDIF, Whiskey
Someone
Delta
has been
India Foxtrot.
notified.
The most important things that you need to type out. Because if they suddenly... That's fail RP right there. You search them completely. Doesn't matter what you put on them. Pats down, search suspects. What do I find? If you do anything with searching and what do I find, if they try to lockpick out or break out of their cuffs, that's immediately considered fail RP. Once you got them searched, they ain't got nothing extra on them. Go back to your M menu, police toolbox, actions, grab, place in vehicle. If you do this correctly, grab and place in vehicle after you have them. Fuck you. After you place them in the vehicle, if you do it correctly, they will hop out of the vehicle and remain in position. However, if you pay close attention, I'm going to keep them grabbed, place in vehicle. Now, if I walk back over here, say I'm on the other side of the map, you're back at station. Addison hops out, or you pull him out, he's going to teleport to me, and I'm going to have him attached to me as I'm driving down Great Ocean Highway, and you're in Sandy Shores. It's not something you want to have happen.
So I want to ungrab before I grab and put in vehicle.
Exactly.
Okay.
You want to make sure that they can move freely before you place in vehicle. Otherwise, you're not going to have a fun time unless you are transporting your own subject. That's the only time where that is fine to happen.
It's also
after you place
good
them-
if you have them in your
Go
own
ahead.
vehicle to do that, and if like you have them in your own vehicle and then you walk away back to their vehicle to search it or something, because if they try to get out, A, that's fail RP because the doors are locked, and B, they won't be able to run, they'll teleport right to you, and then you can tell them this fail RP, and you can place them back in the vehicle.
Yep.
It's not that
And then kick their ass.
it's that there's no handle on the inside.
Yeah, this one doesn't have handle yet, you're right. Some vehicles actually do have handles, but again, child locks are a thing.
Oh, for sure.
And they are
Then
very
child
much
lock
enabled.
My friend in a car and then put it out in the sun and don't roll down the window.
He's gonna
You
die.
are a horrible person.
I know.
Unless you were
That's
like
gonna be
me,
attempted murder.
No,
unless you were like me, which means you can fly about and fucking no clip all around the place, not give a fuck about who does what, then don't worry about placing them in your vehicle and grabbing. That's if you're like me.
Or go with me.
If you're not like me, you can let go of him. He's fine.
Okay.
If you're not like me, then do what Wildfire says. Keep them grabbed, then place in vehicle if you're transporting on your own.
Don't cuff me.
No cuffed on. I don't want to. Okay. Now I'm cuffed.
Back up to you.
Yep. That's what happens when
Yeah,
you're too close, guys.
put the new major in cuffs and...
There it is.
Put him back in the
Two
cuff.
things. Yeah, two things. When you are arresting somebody, and Wild, again, I apologize. This is supposed to be what you're mostly doing. Wild, if you don't mind, when you have them in your vehicle, you have them search, etc., etc. Please.
Yep.
this fucking picture.
What were you gonna say when you say you have them in your vehicle?
Miranda rights.
Oh, yes. So normally when I do it, when I get out of my vehicle, so for instance, let's say I was driving this Crown Vic, I like to pull them over to the vehicle, pat them down. After I pat them down and search them, I like to do /door 3 to open the back door to make it just a little more normal. You don't have to do this. I'll put them up against the vehicle. I'll say, alright, at this moment you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can be used against your court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, will be provided by the state of San Andreas. Do you understand these laws as I read them before you? They'll either say yes or no. You are permitted to read them twice, and at that point you can say, I've read them to you twice, or I will read them one more time, and at that point, it doesn't matter what you say, you have heard them, and you accept them. And then I'll say, I'm going to now place you in the vehicle. I'm going to feet first, watch your head, and then I lock shutting the door again. Again, Miranda rights, if you forget them, you can do /M card, and it brings up a nice little thing at the bottom that gives you basically what Miranda rights are. If you're using any kind of medical stuff, there's also V card. No, it does not mean virginity card.
Very cool.
Without, I want to quickly test you. Go ahead and put away your M card or not. It's up to you. I can't see what's on your screen. Without using your M card, however, I would like to see, do you know the Miranda rights off the top of your head? This is not a required thing as you have the cheat sheet /M card. I'm just curious.
It doesn't
I
matter.
know,
You know
the
them?
first
Go ahead and
two.
shoot 'em.
I know they're like the first two lines, I think.
You the first two lines? Okay. Go ahead and shoot it off. Just go ahead and shoot it off anyways.
Alright, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say and can will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney.
If you can afford one.
If you can afford one.
If you cannot afford one.
Oh, if you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you in the court of law.
Do you understand these rights if I've just read them to you?
Do you understand these rights if I just read them to you?
Perfect. Well done. Everyone give him a round of applause.
Has he been a law enforcement officer before on a different server?
It was a while ago. Hey, it was a while ago.
Oh,
It was
okay,
over.
okay.
Another thing
Alright, yeah, I
is,
was about to say, I'm gonna kill you.
after
No,
your
it's-
third arrest, you'll have the Miranda rights down packed. Like, I didn't have to bring up M card at all.
Hey, I remember them
I
pretty well.
actually have it up until like a few weeks ago, I don't think.
I think they just added it during my training, because I remember you saying, ooh, 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 and this is a new thing we have, it's really cool.
That probably sounds like something I did when I was FTA.
Hey, I
Sounds
think I
more
remember
than like the
pretty
FTA
Wait.
when I trained you.
Yeah, I don't think... What rank were you in about a month ago?
About a month ago? Probably Sergeant. No, Sergeant Corporal. What?
Well, I think it was your first training, because I remember
wait,
someone
what the
saying...
fuck? Hold on.
What? Okay. Anyway, someone said, King, I'm going to let you take this one over fully. And King was like, oh, great. Somebody's giggling. I don't know what's happening. Why is he driving around?
Someone named James F came into the chat. Was looking for him.
He's muted and deafened himself. I can ping him from here. Oh, I missed. I missed.
I can hear y'all.
I don't know. I think the 5th one. Friday.
Oh shit.
Why does that thing recharge so fast?
No, it's Viernos, I think.
Special.
Yeah, Viernos. What's up, homies? No! I know what's up back, alright, that's it, you're all up in the corner.
I can't even stand up, motherfucker.
Do not appreciate you.
Bro, let me up. Bro.
Drive, Addison.
No.
Addison, drive. I don't want to get killed.
Alright, so I'm back. I
Help.
apologize about
Help. Help. Fucking. Ah!
Go.
that. You fucking quit it, you fucks.
It's not me. It's not me. It's not me.
God,
You
bro.
pulled the view anyways.
God damn it.
Anyways,
So
good
tired
to
of this shit.
Alright. Got the code 5, got the 1011. We're gonna move on 8, 10, 80. Quit fucking shooting everybody.
Please
Fuck
drop.
cars, though. That's
Driver, step out of the vehicle.
Quit fucking.
Don't
Fucking
kill
lucky.
me in the process, please.
That's what I was trying not to
This
do.
is
Alright,
this
well,
is
go
supposed to
ahead,
be a
no,
training, not a shootout.
I wanna fucking shoot drop.
Let's have a shootout,
Alright,
bro.
so,
No,
we're gonna start this
drop
off
this
now
power.
at 8, 10, 80.
Chicken
Addison,
09.
shut up. Addison, I want you to be fair. Ladies and gentlemen, alright? I want this to go down nice and simple, and I want this to be a 20-minute 1080. I want this to be 5 minutes. I want to go through this nice and simple.
You'll
And
get
we'll
your
go
fair
through
share of
the
20-minute 1080s. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Today's not going to be the one. They happen often.
Way too fucking often.
Yes.
All right. Anyways, gentlemen, if you will continue back here, follow me.
And don't follow any road lines because you're driving right over things. Like you don't care.
Still fucking matter right now. Excuse me. Where the fuck is my runner? Addison.
I don't think it's you. Should I drive?
Can I
Yeah,
chase him
get
down
your
in the
car.
fire truck?
No, you cannot chase him down the fucking fire truck. The fire truck won't go anything over 60.
Hello?
Fucks it.
I can jump in front of him
How's it
though.
going?
Did you lag out?
Addison?
You're supposed to be in head because I think you're gonna take point on this 1080.
Oh, me?
Yeah, Brandon,
Yeah.
you're gonna be taking that.
1080
John,
means
go ahead and hop
yeah.
into a vehicle, hop into an SUV, hop into a regular sedan. Again, nothing
Hop
fucking
into
crazy.
a demon.
And I'm pitting him right. Is that
Yeah, we're gonna start off. Actually,
We
let's
should probably teach him how to pit.
demonstrate, Well, to go ahead and demonstrate a pit while I go over pitting conditions.
Alright, so I'm gonna demonstrate on his vehicle. Like this. So if you're chasing someone and you have pit authority, you have a pit timer which is 2 minutes. And after that pit timer is up, you are clear to pit. Now you're gonna want to come in and you want to be beside him and you want to dive your nose right into that tire. When you dive your nose into that tire, that is gonna send them out and they're gonna spin. You want to go hard and fast and right into that tire. So what I like to do is I come up behind him, and of course another thing you want to make sure is you don't want to send him into oncoming traffic. So you don't want to hit this side because that'll spin them into the other lane. I've seen too many people do that, and then it causes way too much accident on the server, and I like to make sure that if a sheriff does it, I pull him off the side and let him know. But you want to come
that's
up,
not fucking okay.
and you want to come up beside him, and if you're in the dirt a little bit, try not to be too far because the dirt will pull you IRL into the gutter. You don't want that. But you can be a little bit off-road if you need to get right up in, and then you want to be coming pretty fast right up next to him, and then you want to cut your wheels right about when you hit their taillights. Cut your wheels as fast as possible, and you'll zoom right into their tire. When they're going fast enough, the back end will spin out, the front will take them right off the road.
Ew.
Okay.
Deal with it.
Now, in this situation,
remember-
are we doing the whole pit timer thing, or are we just gonna...
No, you're...
No.
No.
Okay.
Another thing you want to remember is I can pit you in this big old truck as a little Crown Vic, but you will not be able to pit my big truck, maybe, I don't know, you will not be able to pit this truck in a Crown Vic. So you want to make sure the car you have is going to be heavier than the car they have, because if you try to pit them and they're too heavy for you, you're going to just wreck your vehicle and you're going to go off to the side of the road. And that's not what we want.
With weight, or with vehicles and weight in GTA, nothing changes. Nothing's different. Nothing changes. Everything can be sent which way direction by any little tiny thing. This little piece of shit 4-door.
Is that a front-wheel drive?
Yes, it is.
Oh, gross.
Nothing unlike this front-wheel drive would be able to pit that truck in real life. However, in GTA, you can take a fucking motorcycle and pit a full-size F350 dually and have no fucking problems because welcome to GTA.
150.
And if you're trying to RP it out, you would actually have a heavier vehicle go through.
Exactly.
I do have times where
that's what
some
we want
vehicles
on
are
the
not
server.
pitted by small vehicles, though I have seen that. And other
You
vehicles
can-
get in.
In real life, you can most certainly attempt to pit this Tahoe and that Crown Vic. However, it's not going to be very pretty for your Crown Vic later. You're going to need a lot more speed. You're going to need a lot more of a run-up. Because in normal pitting conditions, consider that I have a wraparound, you're going to want to pit right. You're going to want to start your pit right about here and just quickly drive into them. That is how pitting is going to be. You're going to be right up against close to their rear bumper and just pit into them. Now, you're obviously your front end's not going to end up right into their door because you're going to be slowing down. Right now, you're just dead stopped. But with a smaller vehicle, you're going to want much more of a run up before you slam into that bitch. Make sense?
Factual
Alright.
evidence.
I think Addison joined back.
Yeah, he did. Alright, so we do not pit in 5 conditions. We do not pit vehicles exceeding 80 miles an hour. If you pit somebody in any of these conditions, it's an automatic department strike. If I get a report about it, if I get video proof about it,
hello?
or if I see it, yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear
Okay,
us?
dude.
Alright.
My shit just like shitted itself.
The only time that
we
you
don't-
would ever pit in these conditions is if
Where y'all
someone
go?
has failed RP'd and there's no staff members online and you need to get their
I'll
ID.
teleport you.
Okay.
You said where?
I'll teleport
We're
you.
just on the runway.
Yeah, just on the runway on the left side.
Over by those
Come
fire
back.
trucks that were just kind of sitting there and now one's gone for some reason.
Yeah, the fire trucks. Alright, so anyways. Basically, if I know that you pitted someone in any of these 5 conditions where it is not legit at all, it's an immediate department strike. If you get 3 department strikes, as
You're
far
out.
as I'm aware of, you're out of the department, right?
Shit, if you get one and it's a bad fuck up,
If it's a super bad fuck up, then you're gone. But anyways,
I've fired people for such less things than you would imagine. One motherfucker couldn't follow the speed limit, and that's a big thing. He drove too recklessly all the time. Too many fucking complaints. I fired people for simpler shit than that. You fucked up during your probationary period. It's a probationary period. Don't fuck up.
Yeah,
for 1 week. Need you not to fuck up for 1 week. That's it. Motherfuckers can't do that. Can you believe that?
shit happens. Anyways, I want to continue with this.
Get in, Addison.
Back over this. We do not pit in 5 conditions. Shut the fuck up. We do not pit in 5 conditions. Do not pit vehicles exceeding 80 miles an hour. 60 miles an hour is your safest bet. We do not pit motorcycles or bikes. That could kill the person. Dropped, switch to an... Actually, you did. Sorry.
Get in my car.
We do not... No, I want something legit. I want something that's going to take 5 minutes and that's it. And I want something longer than 5 fucking minutes. We do not pit vehicles that are larger than us. We went over this a few moments ago, so that shouldn't be anything that's needed. We do not pit people in bad weather conditions. Heavy, light snow, heavy, light rain. We do not fucking pit in them. You can kill them. They can swerve off a lot harder than they are supposed to. When you start pitting someone, they'll start to lose speed. However, if you pit someone heavy, or even light snow, or even light rain, they'll start they'll start sliding all over the place. There's an actual term for it. I don't fucking remember what it is right now.
It's called hydroplaning.
Hydroplaning.
Yep,
Thank you.
hydroplaning.
And we do not pit people in high traffic areas. We do not want to get someone involved that should not fucking be involved. I've seen this before, and I've killed a motherfucker for it. It's pissed me off. Right. Addison, get a normal patrol vehicle. I'm having Drop do the chasing, and Drop is going to fucking be legit.
Addison, was that you who commented on my stream?
That's why it's such a bad bet to actually use him.
Well, that's why I'm making
Fucking
sure it's a
dumbass.
shitty fucking vehicle.
That and
Right,
also
but
he
anyways,
someday he's gonna be an FTO and he's gonna need to know how to do that
Oh,
properly.
for sure. For sure.
I want this to be 5 minutes, and that's it. This has gone on way too long. Anyways, alright. We're gonna start this off. We've turned it into, or it's quote-unquote code 5. All of a sudden, vehicle takes off. Brandon, your primary, go ahead and go full lights and sirens behind this motherfucker. I'm gonna be secondary. I'm gonna be making callouts for you. There's not much to be making callouts for. So, 2 King 4, we're gonna be in a 1080 with a silver 4-door with colored sticker bombs. What the fuck it's called? Sticker bombs all over the vehicle. We're gonna go northwest, Great Ocean Highway 5006. I am secondary. 2 Charlie 01 is primary. We are now taking a right, making a whole U-turn. We're now going to be going southeast, Great Ocean Highway 5006. Requesting pit timer for primary. Yada da da. Pit timer has elapsed. You are clear to pit when conditions are safe. Conditions are safe. Go ahead and go for a pit. Alright, you gotta go a little bit back on the road. Whoops, my bad. That's decent. And that's not decent. God damn it. I'm not to drive as a cadet. Alright, as a corporal. Hit. Went for and failed. Attempting once more.
Dose.
Get a little bit further on him now.
Okay.
Alright, not that much further, but that works because he's front wheel drive. Now, as soon as you get the fucking vehicle in, make sure he cannot move anymore. When you're gunning him, yell at him, get out of the vehicle, stop, get out of the vehicle. Because he's front wheel drive, he's allowed to do that.
No!
Oh, it's my god.
I'm gonna go for a pick, so I'm gonna end this now. I said fucking keep it legit, you motherfucker.
I'm trying to. This car is actually pretty fast.
You fucking hit the brakes.
It's actually pretty fast.
Car stopped.
Holy God, we're not.
Slam into the fucking vehicle. Alright, point at the motherfucker. Get that motherfucker out of the car.
Watch that crossfire, please. I am right here.
As I shot fucking Brandon's back. If vehicle stopped, go ahead and start shooting out tires. Start yelling, motherfucker. Get out of the fucking car. Stop running, huh?
It is now 1070.
Taser, subject down, subject down. Now, don't go hands up. That's basically it. I'm getting shot at.
Oh, I thought it was him. My bad. Oh shit!
You can't use a revolver.
Alright, anyways. Go to revive and go ahead and quit this.
Siren check, siren check, siren check.
Siren check, please. Yeah, this is absurd.
Alright, but anyways, that is the most basic 1080 you are ever going to get in your life. That is never going to fucking happen, trust me.
Hold on.
Unless it is staged, it's never gonna fucking happen.
I'm gonna teach him some other pursuit tactics.
Oh boy, here we go.
Front, the one where
I
we
was
get
gonna
in
do that
front,
one second.
and then we're going to do the roadblock with the tire shocks. It's the spike strip.
I'm gonna be heading towards you. Let me know
Oh,
when.
yeah. Wait, he wants
So,
to do the
Brandon.
roadblock, I guess.
Yeah, we're doing roadblock first. So, Brandon, we're gonna pretend that this yellow line is gonna be the road. Everything on the other side of this yellow line is gonna be on the road, right where I am. Sorry, the yellow lights.
Is the yellow light's gonna be the middle of the road?
Yeah, the yellow light's
Okay,
right in the middle of the road. So we have the middle of the road. We're gonna be, or sorry, the very edge of the road. We're gonna be, nope. We're gonna be off on the side of the road. We're gonna watch as the vehicle passes us. As the vehicle passes us, we're gonna be starting shooting at tires. We're gonna be shooting at tires and nothing else but the tires until we get tire pops. I've got 2 fucking tire pops, I'm pretty sure, on his tires.
Negative.
Negative. What the fuck? I saw something pop, but I guess not. But anyways, that is basically a roadblock right there. You got the side of the road. You're on the side of the road on the right of this light, this line here. You're gonna watch the vehicle. You can go pop, 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 pop. Aim for the tires. Do not aim for the subject until he starts gunning it for you. Then start full fire right into his
Unless
fucking
I
face.
do.
Oh!
Unless you come from the other fucking side like that.
I thought you guys would know I'd be coming through the other side because
No, I was still demonstrating where you previously were coming from.
Man, get us up, man. Get us the
If
fuck
he starts gunning it for you, fucking shoot him in the face. He's now a threat to you.
Your life, not just you.
Alright, look, let's practice the one where I ran into you guys.
Alright,
Alright,
I'm
I'm
gonna
coming.
put this back over here.
Are you guys ready?
Nah, nobody's ready.
Alright,
We're
use
not
the
doing anything
left
to do
side
it.
of the shit now, because apparently Addison wants to use the left side. Use the left side as your the road.
Thank you.
It's basically the other side you were just on. You were not on, sorry. So he's gonna be coming down the road. You want to go for tire pops. Go for tire pops on the side you're on. He starts heading to you. Shoot that motherfucker. Make sure he dies. He just hit you. He's about to hit you. Make sure he fucking dies.
So if he comes starts coming at me, no matter what, just start fire.
And
Dude,
try to
shoot
move
him.
out the way. Try to move out the way too, cause if you kill him, then that car's still gonna keep going. It's a such thing as kinetic energy. You
Oh,
feel
you
me?
were shooting at
Yeah.
Yeah.
AI. Thought I got in the way
Yeah,
of the
I've already shot
suspect
the AI.
running.
Anyways, that is our shooting out tires roadblock technique. Most basic thing in the world. Park up on the side of the road where you know he's coming. Get your assault rifle out. Start shooting at tires. Or
Lit.
or while
Let
did
just
you
him do it though. Let him just do it. Just him.
up on the side of the road here? Either side, drop you can come from.
Left side or right side?
You're gonna be on the left side because everybody else is on the right side. So,
Let me know.
Taylor, go ahead and hop on the other side of the road. Hold on.
Okay.
Taylor, take your. Oh, you're up against another. It doesn't matter actually. Go ahead and hop with one of those vehicles. Doesn't matter.
Alright, so which one is this one? Is this the one the tire shot or the kill?
Tire shot.
Tire shot. Yep. Go ahead. Taylor, go to the other side.
I go to the other side.
Yep. Go to the other side and then drop. Gun it. Gun it through. Tire shot. Straight forward.
Make sure your aim is good. If you shoot my right tire, it's gonna hit you. Like the car's gonna swerve and hit you.
Yeah, you're gonna want to hit the tires that you can fully see, because they're gonna send them off on the other side where somebody should be.
Alright, I'm gonna go back.
Now, this is gonna be the one where he's gonna try and hit you. So now you're gonna have to judge. Or sorry, no.
Wait, don't shoot me. Don't shoot me.
Now he's
Drop.
interested.
I want you to keep making passes. Nobody else shoot. I want him to shoot alone. I want you to keep making passes until you decide, alright, I want to hit this motherfucker. I don't care if it's a first pass, I don't care if it's your 7th pass. Keep passing until you decide to hit this motherfucker.
Okay.
I want him to judge when he's ready, or when he feels his life is threatened. Alright, Taylor, you good? Alright, never mind, he's starting to hit us. There you go, first pass.
That was a good yank.
Yeah, that was.
That was
hard to
absolute
judge.
last second. You don't know when it's gonna happen.
That's what you need. God
Use
aim like.
an AR. Use the AR too.
Yeah, that's
Don't
it.
use a pistol. Oh, okay.
Wild, did you also...
Alright, you ready?
Yep.
What?
Wild, did you give him the Mark II pump shotgun as well, or no?
The Mark II pump shotgun?
It's ass. I'm not even lying. You might as well not.
I know
use
it's
that.
ass, but still, it's a shotgun. It's so you actually have a shotgun.
Oh, the shotgun
Well,
I
my shoot-
use is
Back this way, I'll be all the way from
Let me
there.
go back to my spot.
No,
player related
there's
options,
pump
player.
shotgun and pump shotgun Mark II. Pump shotgun Mark II, I get the units that way they actually have a shotgun that works.
Alright, this is the second one. You ready?
It's fine. It's all
Yeah.
good.
He's shooting your car.
You ain't got bulletproof tires on, do you, bud?
Nah.
I use the ball pump shotgun.
Motherfucker, who just popped my tire?
Alright, that's fine.
Here, let me make the tires a little bigger so you can actually shoot them. It's like,
Use a SUV or a truck. We'll do this one more time before we move on to the next thing. There's actually one part we didn't go over that we should have gone over in the code file.
Oh,
Addison, you shot his fucking left side tires. His driver's side tires.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Not
Those
with-
tires had to be popped.
You,
Those tires had to be
you were
popped.
about to kill a fucking probie.
alright, I'm coming back. I'm coming back.
Shoot him at this other side. He's coming back from the other side.
Is this a headlight?
That's headlight. was one of my shots, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, whoever shot me just made me swerve into him.
I shot the last possible moment of your back tire. That was on me.
Oh shit!
That's why I'm in a vehicle.
Maybe you guys aim this shit. Only been hit once. You guys suck.
Is that my truck?
Yeah, it is.
I died.
Death by yours truly.
Kill me. I didn't shoot back.
Well, no shit, you didn't shoot back. Nobody told you to shoot back. Alright, anyways.
Revive
That's
176.
it. 176. Gotcha. Right there. Alright, so now, I want to go back over basically the code 5 stuff, or when you have a subject under arrest, because we didn't fully go into that when we should have. It's one part that we actually completely missed. Anytime you are making an arrest, you are certain of someone going to jail. You are going to give them their Miranda rights. When you are taking them to jail, if you are in Sandy or Mission Row PD, you are going to be bringing them in Sandy to this little green circle. You're going to press E on that circle. You're going to go downstairs. You're going to be brought down to the holding cells. You're going to place them in one of those holding cells. You're going to ungrab them. You're going to uncuff them. Or if they're walking themselves back there, then you're just going to uncuff them. You're going to walk out of the door, and you're going to type in /me locks door.
One of the things that I do.
You're badass. Go ahead.
One of the things that I do is I will bring them in here from holding them. I'll set them in the cell, ungrab them, walk over, lock the door, and then I'll head back and I'll say, if you can come over and put your hands through the cell doors, I'll take my cuffs back. And that's another thing that I've seen actual officers do, because, you know, once they're locked in there, you can remove the cuffs. They can't grab on anything. They can't resist you locking the door or whatever.
There's voice crack, by the way.
Everyone-
Alexa, how do you say back in Mexican? God damn it.
Again, as like everything else, what you want to do is completely up to you as long as you get the basics done. Or as long as you get the necessaries done.
176.
Someone revive him. I'm away from my computer right now.
I got it.
When you are making an arrest for someone, after you've placed them in a holding cell with or without cuffs on, as long as you have them in there, you have the door locked with a /me locks door. You're going to walk away from the door. You're going to go to the back, and you're going to go back to the computer. You're going to go back to the computer. You're going to open back up your CAD. Again, we'll go back over that later. I'll do a screen share with you and do the basics with you. Because when I became a probationary deputy, or just deputy, I don't think we had
Stop
deputy
killing me.
before. Stop killing him.
I don't know what he's
Anyways,
doing.
176.
before we didn't have nobody taught me how to use CAD. I had to figure out how to use CAD by myself. Who the fuck set me on fire?
Me.
I think it was your buddy over there.
It
Yeah.
was me.
Anyways.
You shot the wrong person.
Anyways. Nobody taught me this before. So when I did a arrest, I went to the CAD. I went under new arrest, and when you put in the information you have to put in, and you go to add violation, it says search or manually enter charge. Now I'm thinking search or manually enter charge.
You never
I'm
told
gonna
me
type
this
in
either.
reckless. My bad. I'm thinking reckless. I'm thinking if I put in reckless, it's gonna pop up with reckless driving and in parentheses, the punishment for it, whether it be a fine or it be a what the fuck is it called? Or jail time. No, that's not how it works. You have to fully manually enter it
It's
in
supposed
by
to work
yourself.
that way, but no one set it up because
Exactly.
it's supposed to work that way. It's supposed to be really easy for us, but you know they don't like making it easy.
Do I
Yeah,
just
no.
use the normal rocket CAD that I use as a civilian? Is that the same
Yes.
CAD or okay?
It's gonna look a little bit
right-
different, but yeah, basically.
When you go to patrol, you're gonna see sheriff, and then under that you're gonna see civ. Anyways, when you add the violation, you're gonna open up the penal code, the second link I gave you in Discord. Open up the penal code, and you're gonna find out exactly what you're arresting them for. Reckless driving. Scroll through, go to punishment, 60 seconds. You're gonna put in add violations. You're gonna put, well, ungrab me. You're gonna put in there, reckless driving. What I like to do, reckless driving, bracket, 60 seconds, and bracket. makes it look nice and clean. You know exactly what the charge is. You know exactly how much time it is.
Spider on your foot.
Especially,
176 spider on your foot.
especially when you do multiple charges at once. I've written out 10, 20 charges on a single motherfucker just because he had so many warrants on him because he did so much dumb shit.
AKA dropped.
Fuck that bitch, dude.
Yeah, hope
Yeah.
dropped.
We'll look
Is that
him
a-
up later.
What? Her.
Anyways, makes it look nice and clean. You know exactly the times, you know exactly the charges. When you go back to said subject that you're arresting, you walk back up to them, you're gonna be like, all right, ma'am, sir, madam, you're gonna be under arrest today for resisting arrest, reckless driving. Resisting arrest is gonna be 30 seconds, reckless driving is gonna be 60 seconds. It, again, is up to you on what you want to say, what you want to do. It's fully customizable. It's not, nothing has to be perfect, just the necessaries. Sorry, madam, you're gonna get under arrest today for resisting arrest, reckless driving. Reckless driving, 60 seconds. Resisting arrest, another 60 seconds. Your total time is gonna be 120 seconds. Do you have any comments? Do you have any questions or comments? No? Cool. You're gonna enter the jail
I just
command.
got the living shit beat out of me.
Nice. / jail, full caps, Lsdojrp 2019. Again, I'm gonna send you that command later. You're gonna type in their ID. I'm gonna use Drop as an example, 176, because I've revived him so many fucking times because he's a bitch. 176, 120. 120 is the amount of time you're putting them in jail for. So again,
Revive ID 15.
/ jail, full caps with the password. I'll show you that later. I'm not gonna pull it out again. ID 176, time 120 seconds. That's gonna put them in jail for 120 seconds. They can't escape. They can't change peds. They can't get into a vehicle. It'll extend their time out. You don't have to warn them. If they try to do something like that, that's quote unquote trying to break out of prison. Not allowed.
Not allowed
Oh, you
at
can't
all.
change peds?
No, changing pets or spawning in a vehicle will screw up your time even more.
I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
no, when I was sent to jail, I tried to like change my ped, and I didn't notice it, and I was set for 200 seconds, and it was up to 3,000. I had to call. I believe it was Admin Alex, and he had to come over and help me.
Who is
And
dead
never
again?
I
Oh,
am.
I guess I am. Oh, never mind. No, I'm not.
Let me quickly
The
send that
pump
command
reach is
over
so
to you.
far. I'm across the map and I'm hitting Addison.
Oh.
What do you have in your hand, Drop?
Pump.
Oh, I guess the texture's broken when you're far away because you're holding a giant
No,
black
revive
line.
176. I'm about to
Shut up. Shut up.
Revive 176.
What? Shut up. Brandon, if you go ahead and look at your Discord, you'll see the most recent message I sent you with the jail command, exactly how it works. Hospital command, you'll only use this if there's no active EMS online, or if you have nobody online to that is EMS trained or knows more about hospital times, etc. One thing you can do, however, if you are curious about what to do for hospital times, is type in chat /VCard /Victor Charlie Alpha Romeo Delta /VCard.
Virginity card is what that's for.
There you go. You'll type that in. Excuse me. You'll type that in. The most important thing is the bottom right hand part of that card. Shows you exact times of what to do. The most important things that you'll ever do is dead civilian or dead suspect. That's the most important things that you'll ever do. Dead suspect, 250 seconds. Again, I'll send you the hospital command in a moment. Dead suspect, 250 seconds. Dead civilian, 90 or 120 seconds. I think it's 90. I don't remember exactly which it is. That's going to be that for hospital. Let me go ahead and send you that command. So if you look at that command, you'll see it's a little bit different from the jail command. Hospital command doesn't have a password, and it has a reason, whereas jail command does not have a reason. Hospital command, when it has a reason, there's 2 reasons for this. One, if you are a normal player on the server, you're not staff, you can hospitalize said person if they are fail or P when there's no staff online, or other rules that are broken. Please only use this for people that are absolutely fail or Ping. When they are fail or Ping, go ahead and hospitalize them for 300 seconds, fail or Ping. And then make a report to an admin, mod, anyone that could possibly come online during that time. Or send a message to the support channel, hey, I need a mod on the server, got someone who's fail or Ping. Other than that, if it is someone dead, you're going to put in 11-44 suspect, civilians, whatever. That's going to be that for hospital. And jail command.
What? You're not even peeking.
Something should have been said earlier to quickly recap on. Lethal and non-lethal. Reasons to use lethal. Reasons to use lethal. There's a gun pointed at you or someone else. Someone has caused harm or death. There's a hostage. The subject is ramming your vehicle, ramming someone else's vehicle, ramming another LEO vehicle. Any high-risk situation, please use common knowledge. I can't stress that enough. Reasons to use non-lethal. If someone is unarmed and resisting from a lawful arrest or lawful order, resisting arrest, or running from the police, any low-risk situation, again, please use common knowledge.
All right.
Another
When
person
it said
each on
non-lethal in the application,
I'm sorry?
when it said non-lethal in the application, like I got the lethal down part, just when it said non-lethal, I didn't fully understand the question, but now that you just said that, I got it. I think
It's
I
all
put.
good. It's all good, man. It happens. It's all good. That's why we do these training sessions. We don't accept your application and send you right out on the road. That would be childish and not reasonable of us to fucking do. Another thing, should have gone over, but didn't go over. Foot pursuit and vehicle pursuit. They are practically the exact same thing. One of them just means you have to actually move your own body rather than just your arms. Foot pursuit, same rules apply as.
How do you hit the pedals?
Yeah, sure. Same rules apply as a vehicle pursuit. The only thing is there's a difference between taser, when someone is running from you, rather than pitting someone. Pitting, pitting is another dangerous thing. Somebody could get hurt. The person you are pitting, another officer behind you, somebody in the area that wasn't supposed to be in the area. Tasing, however, tasing is a different thing. Tasing, you should be 110%. Am I still transmitting?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Yes. Tasing, you should be 110 fucking percent clear of anyone in the area. Nobody should be at risk of crossfire when you are attempting to tase somebody. Tasing, you don't necessarily have to ask permission for. However, tasing, unless again somebody is being hurt, excuse me, tasing, you will have to warn. If you don't stop running, I'm going to tase you. You have 5 seconds to comply. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Taser deployed. Tase that motherfucker. Taser misses. You have 2 attempts to tase them again. Give it some time to realistically reload your taser. I'm not lying when I say you can fire your taser every second, even though if you look in first person, that little red bar, or that little green bar, doesn't fill up fully to the full red bar that it should be. Do you have any questions so far?
I do not.
You do not?
Nope.
Flo, would you like to add anything that is, please, useful?
No.
Addison.
Yes. There is a use of force continuum. It's called presence, it's verbal, it's open hand, closed hand, intermediate, non-lethal, and then lethal. Just remember that. So try to take each step. Okay? You don't always have to use the taser. Sometimes you can just fight it out with the fist, tackle them, whatever you gotta do.
Motherfucker.
Because you said
Wildfire,
that
do you have
I
anything
use
to
a
say?
Someone
taser.
is being snapified.
I would like to say, to add on to one of the things that Addison said, is that we were in the middle of a 1080, the vehicle crashed, we were right next to where the train tracks go underground in Los Santos, and the person jumped out of their car and jumped down the train tracks. I was on a 1012, and the person in my passenger seat hopped out, jumped down the train tracks, followed him, and tackled him, bringing him and that 1070 to a complete halt and stop.
Use the taser.
What?
No, I'm talking to dropped.
Oh, okay.
What happened?
Get closer, motherfucker.
And if he had not tackled that person at the time he did, we probably would have had to chase him down through all of the underground train tracks, which would not have been great. And one of the state troopers even commented on that, saying that he was so happy that somebody did that, and they thought that was amazing. And he said that's what he likes to see. So you don't have to always use other forces. You can tackle, you can get into a fist fight, you can do all those other things.
If you don't know how to tackle, you jump and press E.
Jump and press E.
Jump and press E. You go flying forward, or I think X if you are on controller.
The script is a bit finicky, and sometimes it doesn't work, sometimes it does. It's always good to check before you get on duty to make sure it's working.
Alright.
Sometimes they turn it off, sometimes they turn it on, because people do like to fuck around with it.
You lagging everywhere. Literally.
It's priority
you lagging.
cooldown. It's priority on hold.
Yeah, priorities are on hold.
Alright, are we done here?
Alan, dropped. Would you like to say anything useful?
Don't try to be a modern admin.
Yeah.
Want me to try to do
Don't try
what?
to be a modern admin.
Don't try to be staff.
Yeah,
Oh,
don't
yeah.
try to be staff.
You're not staff.
Don't-
You can.
Don't chase
help
somebody
monitor.
because they have their colored headlights on down the road going 200.
Yeah, that's another thing. Always
That's what
just
King's
make
for.
a call.
Yeah, like if it's unrealistic, like if they clearly don't care, like if they're not trying to actually roleplay, don't bother with it.
If they take a racing bike through the desert and they're still going 120, don't chase after them. Please
Just call an
don't.
admin.
I had someone who was calling callouts over RTO about a green racing bike that was in the middle of the desert, and they were chasing them in a Ford Taurus.
Which is
I wanted to get on the radio
not
and say,
to do
please stop.
stuff. Which you're more than allowed to. If you feel like someone's doing something over RTO they shouldn't be doing, yell at that motherfucker. Tell them to quit it.
Okay.
If someone's yelling over 20s for a vehicle that needs a 1093 situation, tell that motherfucker shut the fuck up and continue about his day. Pretend like it never fucking happened. I won't lie. I will yell at people that do that fucking shit. It pisses me off to no fucking extent.
I mean,
won't
and
lie.
you're a major. I'm not.
Sure. I did that once when I started because I didn't understand because nobody told me. Because the first people who trained me, while they were good at who they weren't good at training. We'll just say that. They gave me the very... Yeah. Spring Bandit.
Trained by Spring?
I was trained by Spring, yeah. Trained by Spring with Bandit and Addison and someone else. I don't know. But anyways, Taylor.
I trained you?
I think you were. Yeah, because we had the bar training. But anyways, Taylor.
Yes, sir.
Do you have anything to say? Any questions?
I do not.
Awesome. Congratulations, you have passed the Sheriff's Academy. You are now a probationary deputy. You will be given a ride-along by anyone who is FTA or FTO approved. What that means, field training assistant or field training officer. Basically, anyone who is here today. It must last an hour long, 30 minutes. 30 minutes with the person, the FTA, FTO, driving you around and basically showing you the ropes on the road with real people. Excuse me. The other 30 minutes will be with someone, or be with yourself driving, with your FTA, FTO watching you, observing how you do on your own.
Where are you guys?
I don't know. Wild has got me somewhere. I'm not paying attention.
Wow, we both got snapified at the same time. Flo, who also got...
Fuck up. One thing I'm going to start implementing with these ride-alongs, and I'm glad I have some of you here to listen to me when we do these. When you do these initial ride-alongs from cadet to probationary, I want at least 110-11 on both ends. I want at least one signal 11 turning 1011. This does not count with the original 1011 I was just calling. Anything after that 1080 bank robbery, that is much appreciated. And I would also like reports of what happened. It doesn't have to be in perfect detail. Just say, hey, I did this 1011 with this whole scenario go on. Doesn't have to be perfect. Perfect thing. I will be posting this also in FTO chat. And I want also a quick report of what they did.
Alright.
Also, anything. This is to FTOs, by the way, with that previous statement as well. Anything that you notice they did wrong that you think may need little adjustment, report it to me, please. That way I can get it out of the way. I can get them talked to about it. I can make sure it is all said, done, good with. If they have fear over it, I can make sure it is cleared with. Especially if Addison can do the exact same thing. However, please, again, I would like reports. And I'm going to be posting this in FTO chat. Now then, I am going to be doing something with Wild alone. So, would anyone here like to volunteer as tribute for taking Mr. Taylor on his first ride along?
Dropped. You take them.
See,
Perfect,
hold on
dude.
first.
Your FTA, you will be watching over him. You will be making sure he does everything as he should be. Again,
If you
I want a
do
quick
incorrectly, you are fucking fired.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, first of all, I'm not even on duty and I'm supposed to be getting off after this.
Alright, somebody else will be doing it then. Matt, are you available?
Oh,
And Matt just joined a little bit ago. Matt, are you available? Would you be able to?
I'll let you decide that.
What do you mean let me decide that? What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
That's supposed to mean I'm letting you decide if I am or not. If I'm not, then you say no. If I am, then you say.
Do you have anything to do for the rest of the night, motherfucker?
well, technically not the rest of the night, just an hour.
Yeah, just the hour.
Would it be a painful hour?
Oh
No,
my
it won't be
god.
That
painful
depends
hour.
on-
It's
It's
running
just a
long for an hour.
training,
Now you're gonna
people.
change the name.
Okay.
Alright, Matt, you're doing the ride along.
I'm
You're
going
here
with
for the whole
Wildfire.
statement. I want
and
quick.
King.
I want a quick report of your part of the driving, what you did with him. I want a report of what he did when you were his passenger and he was driving.
Okay.
And again, I don't care if the hour goes over the hour. I don't care if the 30 minutes goes over the 30 minutes. I want one 1011. I want one signal 11 turning into another 1011. That's on both sides. And that goes for everyone here, FTA, FTO.
Alright.
Flo, obviously not to you because you're not going to do shit. Love you, buddy.
Doing homework.
That's it.
Homework first.
Sure. But other than that, this training session is adjourned. Everyone can go back to doing what they want to do.
Well, I want to see what you and Wildfire are about to do.
Yeah, I want to
Well,
see what
fire.
that is about to happen also.
No, you guys can
So,
go ahead and have your little fun
while-
somewhere else.
Wild and I are going to do a private training session where it's just going to be me and him. So I want him to do this by himself. I'm going
gonna
to see
sit there
how.
and listen while it's doing homework.
You can fucking listen, whatever. I want to see how well he would train a cadet on his own because he's becoming sergeant. He's becoming
Oh, okay.
FTO
Alright,
first.
that's
So I
good.
want to make sure he is good with training cadets on his own. I'm going to pretend like I'm a cadet today.
Ah, you're a cadet.
Haha.
Yeah, you're a cadet.
Shut the fuck up.
Man, he got
Anyways.
promoted like 10 times in 2 weeks as a cadet.
Yeah, seriously. It's funny, but whatever. Alright, well, I'll go and take us over to the main hangar.
Let's go, bitch your ass.
Alright, that
Ready
went
for this?
better than previously went. Just you and me in here now.
Yeet. Oh no. Okay, I didn't flip. Whatever. So since you are a cadet, means you wouldn't have your call centers, means you wouldn't be king, right?
I won't be king. I'm going to be Jim Ross, is one of my other characters.
Jim Ross.
Jim Ross. It's actually one of my buddies in real life. I was bored one night, I wanted a new name, and I didn't know what the fuck to put, so. Stop running me over. Treat me like a fucking cadet. You wanna be
Yeah,
running a
exactly.
fucking
Treat you like a
Fucking
cadet.
you fucking cadet. What's up, McAllister?
I'm gonna treat you like a cadet.
What the fuck? What's up, Aiden?
Not much.
Yeah, Hayden's in sheriff's department. Woohoo.
Yeah, it is. God fucking damn it. You just want to kill your fucking cadet. Okay.
Oh my god, fucking cadets.
Yeah, you didn't know King's a cadet now.
Out of my shit. Swear to God.
You want to go to a private call?
Yeah, sure. Let's go to
I mean,
private call.
then we won't have to worry about
Fuck
anyone.
Hell no. Hell the fuck to no. Actually, you know what? I got a better idea. You're
My first
whitelist
private
server.
call with you. Yes.
We're going to whitelist server. Fuck this shit.
Ooh, fun.
We're going to
hold on,
whitelist
wait. I
server.
gotta
They
remember how to
won't fucking-
disconnect. Oh, there it is.
They won't, Flo would be the only one to realize we're in a public server, but I don't think he's going to be, theirs. Whitelist server down? I think I glitched myself. Hold on.
Oh, yeah. F8. You know, I'm just gonna F8 quit because it's doing that stupid thing where it's like waiting for a game to shut down. And I'm gonna end my stream.